we're going to explain how to efficiently convert a text file to a JSON file using Python. This is a common task, especially when dealing with data processing and APIs. We'll cover several approaches, highlighting their strengths and weaknesses for different scenarios. 1. Understanding the data structure. Before we even start coding, it's crucial to understand how your text file is structured. Is it comma-separated, CSV, tab-separated, TSV, or something else entirely? The format dictates how we'll parse it. If it's a simple key-value pair structure, it's relatively easy. However, complex structures might require more elaborate parsing logic. For instance, a CSV file can be easily handled with the CSV module, but free-form text needs more custom parsing. 2. Using the CSV module for CSV files. If your text file is a CSV, the CSV module is your best friend. It efficiently handles the parsing of comma-separated values. You read the CSV file line by line, converting each row into a dictionary where column headers are keys and the values are the corresponding entries. These dictionaries can then be appended to a list. Finally, the list of dictionaries is converted into JSON using the JSON module's dumps function. Error handling is important here. You might need to deal with malformed CSV rows. 3. Using the JSON module directly for simpler formats. For simpler text files with a clear structure, perhaps key-value pairs on separate lines, you can directly use the JSON module. You'll manually parse each line, creating a Python dictionary that represents the data. However, this approach is less efficient and more error-prone for complex formats. 4. Handling irregular text files. For unstructured text files, you will need a more sophisticated approach. This might involve regular expressions, remodule, to extract relevant data, and then building your dictionary structure manually. You might need to define patterns to match and extract meaningful data from the file's content. This approach will need more coding efforts and proper testing to ensure data accuracy. 5. Writing the JSON output. Once you have your Python data structures, typically lists of dictionaries, use the write single quote JSON.dumps function to convert it to a JSON string. This function takes the Python object as input and returns a JSON formatted string. Finally, write this JSON string to a file using the file writing functions in Python. Consider adding indentation, indent =4, for better readability of the JSON file. Always remember to handle potential exceptions during file I/O operations. 6. Efficiency considerations. For very large text files, consider processing the file in chunks to avoid loading everything into memory at once. You can use iterators to read the file line by line or in manageable blocks. Libraries like pandas can also offer optimized solutions for data manipulation and conversion, especially if you have a tabular data format. Choosing the right approach depends heavily on the size and complexity of your input text file. Always prioritize readability and maintainability in your code. Testing with smaller sample files is a good practice to avoid unexpected behavior with larger files. Efficient error handling is crucial for robust